Hi everyone and welcome back to Googie's Kitchen, and if you are new here then hello and welcome. My name's Alexis and I post 2 videos a week on a Tuesday and a Thursday at 7 AM. So if you love recipe videos and you want to see more like this one, then please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And now I'm going to share with you how to make my delicious carrot cake porridge. As I just mentioned, today I want to share with you how to make my delicious carrot cake porridge. Now this recipe is really easy to do, and if you have spare carrots in the fridge that need eating up, then this is a great way to get rid of those. It's also more nutrition for you in the morning as well. I'm going to be having this for my breakfast tomorrow, so while I was making it, I thought I'd share the recipe with you. So here is how to make my delicious carrot cake porridge. So for this porridge I have poured myself about 45 grams of porridge oats into a bowl, and now I'm going to add a few things to that. So the first thing I'm going to add is some flaxseed. So I'm going to add about a tablespoon of flaxseed to that. And I'm also going to add some chia seeds as well. So I'm going to add about a tablespoon of chia seeds. And this is basically my basic porridge recipe, and then I just add different ingredients to it. So some mornings I will have blueberries with this, some mornings I will have strawberries. So also for my basic porridge I'm going to add some pumpkin seeds as well. And then I don't normally do this, I'm going to add some walnuts because I know that walnuts are quite famous for being in carrot cake. So I'm going to add just a small handful of walnuts to that as well. And then I've also got some golden berries. I know it should be raisins for carrot cake, but I don't have any raisins at the moment, but I do have some golden berries in the fridge. So I thought I'd add just a small handful of golden berries. And then I'm just going to mix all of these ingredients together like that. And then I've peeled and grated 1 whole carrot, which I'm going to put in here. We ordered a few too many carrots during the week, last week I think it was. So I decided that I would have this as my breakfast, and of course while I was making it I thought I'd share the recipe with you as I always do. So I'm going to add that in. Next I'm going to be adding some ground sweet cinnamon to the other ingredients. I'm going to be adding a teaspoon of cinnamon. You don't have to use ground sweet cinnamon, you can use just ground cinnamon. I like ground sweet cinnamon because I think it gives it a bit of extra sweetness, but if you can't get it then don't worry. And basically I just mix the ground sweet cinnamon in with all of the other ingredients, and now I'm going to be using a non-dairy milk, so I'm using a coconut drink, but you can use any kind of milk you like, and I'm just pouring enough over the other ingredients to cover them in the milk, and I'm just making sure that everything is getting soaked up in the milk. And now I'm going to put this into the fridge overnight. It's breakfast time everybody, and as you can see the milk that I put onto the oats and all the other ingredients has soaked in beautifully. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add this to the base of my pan, and I'm also going to add some blueberries as well, just for a bit of fruit basically. You could add raspberries or you could add strawberries as well if you wanted to. I really like blueberries in the morning, I think they are delicious first thing. And I always buy these from our local supermarket, so we buy them frozen in a bag rather than fresh. They're actually cheaper that way as well. So yes, I'm just going to pour on a little bit of water to break this up. I'm going to put this pan on to a high heat, and I'm just going to keep stirring this until it starts to bubble a little bit, and the blueberries basically break down, and you can see it turning blue basically. I do normally turn this down about halfway through because I find that it does get a little bit too hot sometimes, and the porridge can stick to the bottom of the pan, and you don't really want that. Waste not, want not, as my grandmother used to say. I love eating all the porridge, even the stuff stuck to the bottom of the pan. So yes, so halfway through I generally tend to turn it down, and I may add a little bit more water in a little while as well, because the porridge oats will soak up the water that I've just put in, but I'll show you that when I get there. The porridge has actually started to stick a little bit to the bottom, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the heat down, and I'm going to add a little bit more water to this as well, just a touch. And then hopefully that should, yeah, that's worked. That should unstick the porridge from the bottom of the pan. And as you can see, it's started to heat up nicely now. And I normally stir the porridge for about 5 to 10 minutes, or until the blueberries sort of start to split in the pan. When they start to split, I generally tend to serve it then. But sometimes, as you can see, it's starting to thicken again now. So it depends how thick or thin you like your porridge. I don't like it too thick, but I don't mind it if it is thick. But I do generally tend to like to break it up in the pan with a little bit of extra water. And I just use the water from the kettle, but if you don't have a kettle nearby, you could just grab a jug and fill it with a little bit of water. And that should help if you don't like thick porridge. Just keep adding a little bit of water, and then it will just break it up and make it more, like, less thick and more smooth, I suppose. So yes, I'm just going to continue to stir this now. So this has taken me about 5 minutes to stir, and it's at a consistency that I like. And the blueberries have also started to break up a little bit now as well. So I'm actually going to serve this into my bowl, and that is my breakfast done. But if you wanted to add extra sweetener, I'm not going to. You could add a little bit of maple syrup or a little bit of honey as well, and that will make it really sweet then. But as I said, I'm not going to do that today because I just like it like that. And oh, I'll turn the heat off on my hob first, and that is my breakfast done. That's how you make my delicious carrot cake porridge. And the recipe for this I will link in the description box below for you. As I mentioned earlier, I'm off to have this for my breakfast now, and it smells so good. I cannot wait to eat it. So for now, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and please feel free to leave any comments below. And please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. See you all soon. Bye.